from San Francisco, California. This is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Friday, December 7th, I think. Anyway, it's day 6 of the Dog Days of Advent. I'm driving in my car. I'm trying this on Boss Jock Jr. Never done it on this new Boss Jock before. So I just came back from the bait store. I'm doing this, not a music show today. I am just excited because my new kayak came in after all these weeks of waiting. I had a Hobie Outback that I got in 2017 when I first started kayak. Actually, after about 6 months of kayaking, fishing in the kayak. And this year they came out with a 2019 edition of the Hobie Outback. If you listen to Matt at Dad, you've already heard me talk about this, but this is a totally redesigned. It is probably considered the best kayak in existence now for fishing. And since the guy who was helping me paint is no longer helping me, I get to keep all the money for myself. I decided to treat myself to an early birthday present and put a down payment on the new Hobie Outback, the 2019 version. And it was not cheap, but I did sell my 2017 Hobie Outback for about $600 or $700 less than this kayak cost. So I basically got the new kayak for less than $1,000, so I basically rented my old kayak for 2 years or almost 2 years for $1,000. So I got the new Hobie Outback. It is way better. It's got these H rails on the side. It's got some if you don't know kayaks or fishing, it's probably all Greek to you, but you could skip this episode. But it's totally redesigned. It's got they had an edition called the Pro Angler, which was considered the Cadillac of all kayaks. Well, and they took all the best parts of that kayak, which was a $4,500 kayak. They took the best parts of a different model called the Hobie Revolution. They designed the front of it like that one, because that one is fast and it cuts through the waves and supposedly all that. And what was good about the old Hobie Outback is it had compartments everywhere. So this one has compartments everywhere. The back of it is designed like the Pro Angler, and these rails that it has on the side are also like a little bit like the Pro Angler, and it's got a bigger seat, and it is just a badass kayak. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this thing. I put $300 down on it about a month ago, and I sold my kayak 2 weeks ago. So I have been not able to fish. Fortunately, it's been storming pretty much, on and off nonstop in San Francisco, and the waves have been too big to go out in. But tomorrow, I'm fishing with a bunch of dudes. Tonight I'm loading. I've already got the kayak loaded because I did take it off my truck, but it's back on my truck. I took it off to put my fish finder on. I had to install that. That took me about an hour. I did all that. Went and emptied my truck out, my paint stuff out from my truck from Don's house, and then went to the bait shop and got some herring, some anchovies, and some squid, and some more swim bait, which is like artificial jig head stuff. So I'm going home now, and I'm gonna load up all the stuff, and then I'm driving up to Timber Cove tonight, and I am looking forward to the maiden voyage of the brand new Hobie Outback. The maiden voyage of the old Hobie Outback I had was during a fishing tournament in San Francisco Bay, and it was good luck. I won the tournament. I won $500. So this is no tournament tomorrow, but hopefully I'll have good luck in it and I'll come back safe. So just a little update on day 6 of the Dog Days of Advent. Hope you're enjoying this, friends. I got a lot more to go. I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to close out with a song. I spun the iTunes wheel, And what came up was a Rick Springfield song from an album called Rocket Science. This song is called Down. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be interviewing the girl who took Chrissy Amflett's place in Divinals, and this thing has gotten a lot of controversy. People on the Divinals Facebook group have all been sharing my interview that I did with her, and Charlie Drayton from the Chrissy Amflett's late husband and drummer of Divinals contacted me. Paul Stansfield, I think his name is, from the Divinals group, sent me a bunch of great live Divinals stuff. So I'm supposed to be talking to the girl. Her name is Lauren Ruth Ward. She's the girl who took Chrissy Amflett's place. I'm supposed to be talking to her tomorrow. Hopefully Mark McEntee won't put the kibosh on that. It'll be nice to get her perspective. And next week I'm supposed to be talking to Charlie Drayton, because his thoughts about it have made news in Australia. Divinals are beloved and revered in Australia. So that's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully she will not back out and everything will be okay. But all right, I will talk to you tomorrow, friends. Please keep the donations coming. Without your donations, this show would die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled death. If you don't hear from me again, that means I fell in the ocean and didn't make it out alive. So let's hope you hear from me, friends. All right, here's Rick Springfield. Oh, by the way, rockandrollgeek.com is where you can find the show. Send me an email, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com, with suggestions for the Dog Days of Advent. I'm doing a daily show. Find me on the Facebook, R&R Geek. Find me on the Twitter, R&R Geek. Find me on the Instagram, Rock and Roll Geek. And look for Rock and Roll Geek Show group on Facebook. I will talk to you tomorrow, friends. Here's Rick Springfield.
Down to the river and black, feeling like you're drowning again. It's as real as a heart attack. Up there like a mountain you stand. Your body keeps remembering when, but your soul keeps fading to black. And I know that you hurt, you're betrayed inside. I wanna be there when our worlds collide. Down, I'm never gonna let you down. I wanna be the one who stands his ground. I wanna be that man. So low, you never felt
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.